All right, shut the fuck up. Welcome to Pit Warning. My name is Wesley Decker. With me, as always, is Justin Davidson.
Hey, everybody.
Kyle Vaughn.
Hello.
And lucky Nate Rippey.
Hey, everybody.
Hello all, and I was gonna say Happy New Year, but it's not happy. Everything's stupid. All right. Anyways, once a month we create a playlist. We share that playlist amongst ourselves, as well as you, the listening audience, of typically new music in the heavy genre. You can find a link to this playlist within our show notes. And we will discuss it here, so you can get a double whammy of opinions and new tunes. Tonight, or today, depending on when you're listening to this, I suppose, we will be discussing the following bands. Deafheaven, Vacuous, xGaargoyle. Sorry, it's Gargoyle, I know.
Gargoyle.
There's an extra A in there.
Yeah.
Dissolve, Earth to Heaven, Nite, No Filter, and Straw Man Army. 8 solid picks. Yeah. Well, let's start with the most under of the underground bands. Deafheaven. Maybe you've heard of them.
Yeah, maybe you've heard of them. San Francisco's Deafheaven. I think this is going to piss you off, Wesley, and I'm kind of into it, but I want to say that they coined that term like shoegaze metal or shoegaze black metal or something like that. Black gaze, that's what it is. There you go. Barf. And I got to tell you,
there were a couple black gays before this, but I could be wrong.
100%.
Yeah. Sylvester for one.
Yeah.
Hey,
you beat me to it. I was processing, and I was like, yeah. We can keep that. That's fair game. All right.
Shit. I'm gonna. It doesn't get better than that. That was good. I'm out of here.
You center yourself.
Wait. Okay, Justin, I got you. For those unfamiliar, perhaps, with the band Deafheaven, what do they sound like?
What do they sound like? They real high pitched screamy vocals like Wesley enjoys immensely. I actually really enjoyed Deafheaven for a good period of time. I really liked Sunbather, and I really liked New Bermuda. Both of those albums kind of kicked my ass. I saw them several times, and always liked it. I thought the lead singer was a bit much, for sure. But I also, at the same time, was kind of going, well, shit, this is a little bit new, and this is different, and I'm welcoming of that, Like, I've gone and seen shows in the middle of the woods, with dead animals hanging off the trees, and, you're drinking mead and you're not allowed to talk. And I've also seen shows where, the lead singer is wearing all latex, like with Deafheaven. Anyways, I put this song on here without listening to it, and then I started listening to it.
Joke's on you.
And I started listening to it, and I thought I was going to hate it, and I didn't. I didn't hate it. I did not hate it.
Free card.
I didn't hate it. There's a lot of songs on this playlist that I fucking hate. but this is not one of them.
And you haven't listened to any of them, but you just fucking
I just know them, dude. I was just like, I took one look at them things, and I was like, oh, I hate you, dude.
Straw Man Army. Fuck
oh, you. Yeah. Hate, brother. But yeah, it's more of the same from Deafheaven. I don't think they're like, this sounds like it could go on Sunbather or New Bermuda, like, no problem. Go on any of their EPs that were from the mid-2000s. It doesn't seem like it's different at all. I do like some of the the changing up of the tempos, but it's Deafheaven.
Yeah.
Meh.
So couple things. Number one, this is not exactly the style of vocal that sort of irks me. I think the singer's name is George. Yeah, he kind of has that like high pitched, cavernous, you know.
It's good.
Go-
I like it.
yeah,
I like the
it's
way it sounds.
Caterwaul.
totally appropriate for the genre. The type of vocal I go back and forth on whether I like or not, because like it's kind of like Weakling does it from time to time, and I like Weakling, but
Yeah.
there's say like Alter of Plague
Another
songs.
another San
where-
Francisco band.
yeah. But it's more of like a
Ooh.
like it's kind of like a shrieky like something's wrong here. Yeah, like
It sounds
and
like it's a surprise scream.
yeah,
Scream of surprise.
there's a little bit of that there, and which I wouldn't say Deafheaven has. I agree with your take. More the same to a certain degree, and I had a similar journey with this band where I think they kind of caught my attention initially, not long after they came out, because I thought it was interesting that it was a band playing this style of music that actually looked like my
of nerds.
friends who
Yeah.
listen to this type of music, and not like a fucking warlock
Yeah.
who just broke free of like, their enchantment spell. So that's kind of what caught my attention at first, and then I did enjoy sort of the more shoegazy aspects, whatever it is, where you have just like way too much reverb going on, and then you bend the chord and all that sort of My Bloody Valentine-y stuff. I thought it was a good mix. Sunbather is kind of where I enjoyed it, but it started to lose me because I felt like, as opposed to the sort of dreamy, shoegazy vibe, it got a little bit more post-rocky, which just wasn't quite as much my deal. And then like every subsequent album after that, I felt like just leaned further and further into that, especially with the one where there was no screaming and it was all singing.
Yeah.
And and I guess like more power to you. Like, I'm not gonna fault a band for like doing their thing and going in new directions, but they went their direction and I went mine. And that's fine. What caught my attention with this song, I mean, aside from it being on the playlist, obviously, was headlines on whatever music site being like, Deafheaven is back and heavier than ever, and yeah, I guess, but I don't know. It's fine. It's Deafheaven going back to sort of Deafheaven 2.0 or 1.0 or whatever version of the band it is, but I don't know. I'm fairly tepid on it myself.
That intro riff is definitely like catches your attention. And you're like, oh shit, we're off to the races. And I don't know that there's another time in the entire song where I felt I wasn't as excited about any other parts as just that initial, bust in. But yeah, they're a band I struggle with a little too, because they're like, I don't know, like I have to challenge myself at times when a band is like your kind of little pet band that you're like, oh, check out this EP, I like it. And then they become like the biggest band in the genre. There's a side in most of us, I would argue, that's you kind of rebel against, like, oh, well, fuck, they're the biggest band or whatever. So my point being, like, I still try to come back and listen to them with the open mind and not just be like, oh, fuck it, it's Deafheaven. But yeah, even doing that, there wasn't enough to the song for me to be super excited about. I still feel like the band, like you said, Wes, like Sunbather and New Bermuda, like the rest of the band's trying different stuff out, especially the lead guitarist is trying out some really interesting things. Not all of it works. The singer's still just kind of stuck in that one mode or that, thing, which is like, yeah, I guess he tried to experiment on the last album and it didn't work, so he's back to this. But
Well,
it's
we don't.
just,
In all fairness, though, we don't know. It's like one song off of the new record.
yeah, maybe, yeah, possibly.
You know?
Yeah, just for this one track,
Yeah.
that's kind of the way it feels. Is like, okay, we're back to like painting with crayons over like a nice painting kind of thing. But anyway, yeah, it wasn't my favorite.
Painting with crayons over a nice painting.
That was I read a review of
Improving the Mona Lisa with some
Sunbather,
crayons.
yeah, that was referring to like his vocals over the top of this majestic, awesome music, and then he's just doing this one kind of thing over the top where it's like, fuck, dude, like it takes away from the music. I didn't feel that way about Sunbather. This one, I feel that way a little bit for sure.
KV, where you at?
I don't I don't have enough to add about like the trajectory or like history of this band because I never really gave them an honest shot. I went to a show with you once, Justin. I think you had some like free tickets or something. I remember that.
Was that at the chapel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I was at that show. It was a Converse tour, I think.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
And nothing really stuck with me from going to that show, and I think I was trying to listen to Sunbather, and I think I told you guys that. Like I was listening to it, I'm like, this is just sounds like bad screamo to me. Like,
Yeah.
I've never
Yeah.
really come back to it. But this song, if I didn't know it was Deafheaven, I wouldn't have thought it was Deafheaven. To me, it seemed like it was more of like a straight up, Nordic black metal, like, fourth wave ripoff.
Which is a glowing review, by the way.
I was gonna
I
say
would say
that's
that, right?
basically a compliment.
Yeah.
But I'm sure, yeah, that's what they're doing. Like, I didn't think it was bad.
Yeah.
I liked the song.
Yeah.
But if you
I liked
didn't-
it.
I wouldn't have guessed it was Deafheaven because I think the only exposure I have to Deafheaven is that like screamo-y post rock stuff. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
maybe
God,
never really
I
got, like, the
I
original
ate
Deafheaven as a
that
problem.
shit.
I liked the post rock stuff personally. Yeah, I did.
I fucking loved it.
Nah.
All right, moving right along. Back on the death metal tip. Band called Vacuous. Caught my attention because in probably like once a month I just scroll through what's coming out on labels, and Relapse is one of them, and they're on Relapse now. So check this out, and I liked it. I don't know if I'll necessarily buy this record yet, but so far so good with the preview tracks that they've dropped. And how to describe Vacuous? Let me take a crack at it. I guess if you're into the newer death metal bands, your Tomb Molds and all
The new
that.
old school.
Yeah, the new of the old.
New
You'll
old
probably
school.
be into this. This particular song that I chose, probably less twisty and turny in terms of songwriting than a lot of those bands. This one's pretty straight up. I would say kind of along the same lines as like Necrot, like good sort of just like meat and potatoes, like
Yep.
down the middle.
Punchy in the face.
Yeah, exactly, which I like. But honestly, like what really turned me on with this song is just like the first like 15 seconds with just the like right out the gate, and then that just fucking like sweet little melodic solo line that they play over it. Yeah, and Kyle, you may know this, but in I think it's Return of the King, in Howard Shore's score, excuse me, that's what the
Howard
tongue
Shore's
twister.
score.
When oh god, this is embarrassing. The dudes in black robes,
Nazgul.
Nazgul.
Thank you. Yeah. Like the Nazgul show up, and there's like a little tinge in the score that goes ring a bell?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, it
Know what I'm
does.
talking about? Good.
It
I'm glad.
does ring a bell.
Sick.
Nailed it. Yeah.
Anyways, it reminded me of that. It's just like sort of an evil little riff to pepper into your song. And what else can I say? January is kind of a dead month for releases generally. I think we'll all
been rough,
attest to
dude.
that. It was
It's been
a
rough.
tough one. So you got to work with what you got. But I like this well enough to throw it in there and to put my stamp of approval on it for January. So yeah,
Westpick. Westpick.
Westpick.com.
You sent this out, and then I went back and started listening to that EP before.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
I listened to that a shit ton. I didn't
good.
catch it before. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
super
yeah.
groovy. Like, Neck Route was the same thing that I thought of. Like that sort of straight ahead, fist punch kind of death metal. And this one sounds a little bit different than the EP to me.
It does, yeah.
It's a
I
little
noticed the
less
same
groovy.
thing.
Like
Yeah.
it's not as catchy, maybe, but into it. Definitely want to listen to the rest of it when it comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a hard time kind of pinning down the exact, sound or genre a little myself. And there's definitely some throwback bands, but I feel like they have a kind of a cool, unique thing going for them. I really like all the individual parts a lot. Initially, like as a cohesive whole and like a tune, I was like, there wasn't maybe enough to it initially. But then I think I listened to this song the most of any on the playlist, and it did really grow on me. And in fact, like I feel like the hook isn't even that melody line you mentioned. Like it's that main like chug, which kind of reminds me of something off like Morbid Angel or like an older '90s metal track. It's just that really deep little chug pattern.
What chug are you referring to?
Fuck, I'm trying to remember. It's like
Mouth it with your mouth.
Jun 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 jun.
I'm with you.
Jun jun jun.
Yeah,
Keep
jun.
going.
It just
Definitely.
keeps doing that,
That's definitely
But,
Morbid Angel.
Yeah, it's like total like Covenant, like Morbid Angel kind of era. Yeah. Anyway, or do you want me to mouth out some Morbid Angel? Oh, okay.
I would like you to do everything.
Okay. Bow to me faithfully. There you go. Anyway, yeah, it grew on me a lot, and I listened to the other track, trying to kind of just wrap my brain around like what they're going for, their sound in a way. Even though, like I said, I like everything they're doing. And yeah, I mean, I haven't listened to that one as much, but I'll keep checking them out.
So I almost picked that other preview track. I really like. There's like kind of a mid-tempo breakdown in that. The only thing I could take away from that song was like they kind of have for the last minute and a half of the song, they're just gonna play the same riff, and it was just a little boring for me.
Yeah.
But whatever, that's fine. JD, you're awful quiet over there.
Yeah, you guys are saying it all, man. This was good. I liked it. I liked how short it was, for sure. I'm not, it was. Death metal's got to be just like fucking really kicking my ass and groovy to be like a long song, and this one not being groovy but also being short was great. Fucking sweet, fucking hawk loogie sound in the middle of it. It's got everything you want to have in a death metal song, right?
Sure.
It's good. Yeah. Fucking, it did it. It did what it had to do. Sounds like Turnstile,
Yep.
2025 is the year of the Hockaloogie.
Yeah.
Was there a hawk to it in there? I didn't catch it.
Was there? Okay. Yeah.
But he doesn't.
Yeah.
It's just the hawk.
Okay. Yeah, I would argue 2024 was the year for that. 2025, we got to see the lay of the land.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a little early.
But maybe the lay of the land is having an unnecessary A in your band's name, much like Gargoyle.
If it's not like a pirate, it's kind of like, I don't know, like an old lady from Brooklyn, like gargoyle.
Gargoyle. Gargoyle.
You know Samantha down the street? I hate her. She's such a gargoyle.
Exactly. That's how I was pronouncing it.
If you look at their Bandcamp page, everything on their Bandcamp has double A's in it too.
No shit.
Yeah, double X, double A.
Yeah.
I get
Kyle.
it.
Even the BAANDCAAMP.
Well, not the label.
Yeah.
Nobody can find it.
Kyle, though, you and I, our moons are in alignment. We're on similar cycles because I was checking out this band a little while ago too. Like it must have popped up in our feeds around the same
Our
time.
bloods are flowing, man.
Yeah, they're from Kentucky, right?
Louisville.
Fuck yeah, that's where
Yeah.
my
That's
Nice.
sick.
cousins live.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was so it was hard to pick stuff that just came out.
yeah,
Yeah.
And I was intentionally trying to switch it up because the other pick I gave you was something kind of stuff we've talked a lot about before, but
Kind of not too.
it's kind of not. But you don't really get a whole lot of straight edge beat down hardcore from me, and I'm trying to spread my wings a little bit.
I appreciate you.
Would you
Yeah,
call
you do.
this? Would you call this beatdown hardcore?
The last part of the song, yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple
I
mosh
went
parts.
through.
Yeah.
I definitely like I was like I could not pin this song down to save my life, and then
It's two songs actually in one, so it's Evil
Oh.
Eye slash
Yeah,
Dynamite.
okay.
Oh,
So
yeah.
the
So-
first
so-
40 seconds is Evil Eye, which is a straight up power violence
correct.
Yes.
song, and then there's a little interlude into
Okay.
the hardcore
Yeah.
beatdown song.
So you have three
Grindy.
picks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Way to sneak it in.
Okay. Well, I kind of felt like what you're calling the beatdown hardcore. That sounded to me like Pig Destroyer Terrifier song.
That's fair.
Very
Yeah,
mid-tempo.
Yeah, I was just like,
Very
well, huh.
straightforward, but-
I was trying to. I'm like, there it is. I'm like, that's
Yeah.
that's well, that's
But
what.
there- I
It
mean,
was
it's
taking a while for me
definitely-
to put my.
It's a crowd kill, like mosh riff, like it's written to.
You still moshing, dude? Yeah.
My
Can I just
kids.
be clear that like
Watch
you?
the
I think you guys are talking about two separate parts. Like Justin, you're talking about the beginning of the song.
Yeah, I'm talking about
Debatably the first song.
Yeah.
Kyle, you're talking about I think the second song where there's like a
mosh part.
clear mosh part that kicks
Yeah.
in. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that mosh part sounded like a breakdown off of like Pig. I don't know. I just
Still.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm all this here is a Pig Destroyer breakdown right here.
Oh yeah.
But it was good. Like it was cool. I liked it even more because it was two songs, so that means it was like super short, which I'm fucking into.
2 A's.
Short songs.
Do you think this
Two
is our
A's.
shortest playlist? It's only 27 minutes.
Fuck
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for,
Maybe.
for
Try to
eight
make it
for
shorter
8
one
songs.
next time.
We don't have any etched fucking tablet songs on there and things you have to get onto a Casio computer to
Scrolls
access.
and- yeah.
Fucking
Reference.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the first part, like the grindier part. I was thinking of it as remind me a little of like Phoenix and Flames, the like all drum and vocal Jane Doe song, that comes after Phoenix and Flight. It has that same energy, and it's just like really like erratic. I'm just like, fuck, these guys are pissed off. Like they just come off super pissed, and I was like, what are they so mad about? And I was like, oh. Maybe like daylight's about to come and they have to turn back to stone. That's all I could come up with.
yeah, dude. You got that, Kyle?
Disney's Gargoyles? No?
There is
Unfortunately,
the
I-
first track on the EP has the Phantom of the Opera intro into it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that was my joke. That was my big joke for the night.
That was sick, dude.
Thanks.
I liked it. Nate.
I'd be
Leave
pissed.
it. Leave it in.
Double A has to do with their support of Alcoholics Anonymous and their
Is for
their
real?
straight edge. I don't know.
No.
It's a very straight edge band.
All right. Cool. All right. Nate. Dissolve.
Dissolve. This is a deep dive gone wrong, gone right. I was actually trying to find another band that I was reading about that is just a straight up kind of punk band. And I came across this band, 3-piece from northwest France, Brittany area.
Bonjour.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know. They just impressed me. I know this won't be everyone's cup of tea, but for me to not celebrate a 3-piece that's putting this shit out by themselves, not on, Metal Blade or Relapse or any of those big labels, and to have this sound and play this well and nail it. It is kind of a modern death metal sound. It is kind of similar to Gojira in ways. a little bit of Meshuggah in there, or straightforward Meshuggah. Anyway, yeah, like you guys said, it's been kind of a deep dive. Both my picks are from 2024 because there's been nothing out this year that I fully can get behind. But this is what I had to bring to the table this time for you to chop up.
So
All right,
So,
I'm going in. So yeah, not my cup of tea, but that being said, I think it makes sense, Nate, like knowing your sensibilities and what attracts you. Lines up very technical, very proficient, very
love
clean.
that for you.
I would say.
me,
I'm
for
not gonna say I love that. The most like
I
patronizing fucking thing.
I fucking hate that saying, dude.
No,
When somebody
yeah.
says I love that for
So
So
you,
Wes, I
patronizing.
know your midpoint, but 100%. I think if we all just brought the same shit to the table without
yeah.
our individual components or having to worry too much about what you guys would say, it wouldn't be that interesting. So
One
yeah,
million
and it's
percent.
continue on.
Yeah.
and it's not our own stuff. Like we can comment on everything, and
Totally.
it's
Yeah, but it'd be an
this isn't
echo
a-
chamber if we all were like, oh, I wonder what Kyle and Justin and Wes would like, and I'm only going to put that on, kind of
Oh,
stuff.
We're,
no,
we're
yeah,
not just
fuck
gonna
that.
all
For
yeah
sure,
like
Right? Yeah.
like every episode a different fucking Wolf Brigade song.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find
Anyways.
some stuff you guys hate next time.
No, we made a
Oh,
rule
okay.
like no
Oh,
like
oh,
hate
yeah, no
posting
troll pics, huh?
bullshit. Yeah, that's dumb.
Right.
All right. Anyways, back to it.
There's a rule, Kyle.
Very clean, very polished, I would say. I did not know that they were sort of independent, so kudos to them. I picked up, and by no means does like Dillinger Escape Plan like own the like jazzy little flourishes, but there are a handful of jazzy little flourishes in this that sort of brought me back to that style and that band.
That solo and the way the solo
in
comes in for sure.
particular. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know, not for me, but I love this for you.
Thank you.
Ooh, fuck, dude.
A little bit.
I was driving down the street while listening to this playlist, and as soon as it came on, I was like, "Fucking Nate's pick."
Fucking Nate.
And I looked, and I had a friend in the car with me. I'm all, "Fuck, dude!" I'm all, "Fucking Nate Rippey." I'm like, "God damn it, dude! This fucking guy, dude." I'm like, it's just, yeah, I love this for you, dude. But yeah,
off.
no, it really isn't my cup of tea. Like it's just so, it's I like that I'm like, I feel like I know what makes you tick in a major way, and that's like, I don't know, real intricate like riffs and mathy shit and super clean, and like the
Shit,
production
people
value is
spent
awesome.
time like writing.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
recording
exactly.
well. Yeah.
And then and I was ready to just like fucking rip this and be like, fucking, I don't like this. This sucks. And then you were like, it's this really cool 3-piece from, up in France, and they're kicking ass and they're independent, and they, put all this like, this sound that they put out is really impressive. And I'm like, and I agree with everything you're saying, but it's just not my. I have to live my life.
Yes, you do. Yeah. Hey, I'm not trying to defend it at all. I think it's
Yeah. No, but it's
but it's worth celebrating
Yeah,
too.
yeah, either.
I feel like, hey, if there's good underground metal, but fuck,
fuck yeah, dude,
I
throw it
wouldn't
up
be doing
there,
my
man.
job
Let's-
if I didn't throw it up there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Did you
Let's
say
talk about
butt
it.
fuck?
I did, but fuck, dude.
But
Put it up there, dude.
I think the order that this song was in here in the playlist made it also particularly jarring because the Gargoyle
Wes.
song was.
Don't put this on me. How dare you?
No, I'm not putting it on you. Just the order of the song.
I don't think there's any other spot on this playlist that would have made it less jarring.
spot number 1, baby.
Sure. Yeah, but then Gargoyle beatdown part and straight into these double bass like click
Yeah.
drum. I did like the spacey parts in the song though. I did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Spa-
yeah.
Yeah, I like those spacey bands.
Space rules.
Those are the only parts you like, Kyle.
It was all like pretty lukewarm to me. I didn't have any strong feelings against it. Just yeah.
Yeah,
I will say, as we're like talking about this, like I'm lukewarm about the entire playlist this week, including my picks.
Yeah.
I have 2 songs I'm pumped on
Yeah.
this month. That's about it. neither of which we've talked about yet.
So get excited, listeners. Go ahead and
Yeah.
Yeah, stay tuned. This is going great.
Yeah. Whatever, dude. Fucking January's a dumping ground for everything. So,
Yeah, this
movies, fucking music.
Everything
yeah.
sucks right now.
Yeah,
It's just-
everything
everything
sucks as
fucking
well.
sucks.
All right. Well.
All right.
Let the sucking continue. Earth to Heaven.
worst band name ever. Yeah.
Earth to Heaven. Pit warning calling. Do you read us?
Jesus Christ.
Oh God! Don't kick our ass. Earth to Heaven.
So yeah, I'd never heard this band before. Richmond, Virginia. Members of I think Naysayer and Candy are in this band, and I just I subscribe to a couple of things on YouTube that just put up like daily hardcore EPs and albums and stuff like that. And I think I got this one through Philopunk, but I was just like, okay, cool, man. Let's throw it up there. Let's talk about it. It's I don't really know what it sounds like. Sounds like Turnstile.
yeah, right on.
Yeah,
It does,
you know what I
yeah.
mean. But it's like it's kind of like meat and potatoes, like
Yeah.
like nothing new. I fucking dug the album artwork a lot. I was like, oh, we got some mushrooms and we got a tiger, and
Can
and I
we
was
ju-
like, all
Yeah.
right,
Great
well this is fucking sick.
I would like to just say that a lot of this shit musically aesthetically goes through cycles, and I am happy to see like good Flash come back on
Yeah.
album covers. Like, I think it's cool. I think it fits the music, and anyways, that's all I'm saying about that. The cover stood out. I enjoyed it. Whoever drew it, good on you.
Yeah,
It reminds me of Iron Age a little. Like it's got that pre-Power Trip thing a little bit. The thrashy.
they
thing
do
for
their
me.
dive bombs in there.
There was too many dive bomb. Like every solo part was a dive bomb thing, which that needs to go away now. But and then the vocals, it was almost like a little HR, like Bad Brains. Like it
Yeah.
had like a really
Yeah.
There was that extra little at the end of like the vowels or whatever that were cool.
I felt like kind of Cro-Mag's kind of vocals.
So
personally, but
I agree on like actually I agree with both those points. The other little spice I will pepper into the vocal description is like, in like old gangster movies when there would be like a guy who's just like, yeah, see, you're gonna be swimming with the fishes, see, like
Yeah.
there's a little bit of that in there. as
Yeah,
well.
he's
And
throwing
you-
some extra. There's some extra
Yeah.
spit on it for sure.
Kyle,
I did not hear that at all.
no.
What? The 1940s gangster vocal style?
Well, that's not what we're referring to. We're referring to a wide open joke. That's
Little
just-
Mo with the gimpy leg? Larry? Bob?
Yeah, like Flat Top from Dick Tracy talking.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, I don't know. To me, it just sounded like kind of meat and potatoes, like East Coast hardcore.
Yeah.
From maybe like this easily could have come out like early 2000s, maybe sans the dive bombs.
Yeah.
Apparently, also like somebody or people from Warzone are in this band.
I don't know. I didn't know that. I know they had an album called Warzone,
Oh, weird. Okay.
but I didn't know there was somebody from.
Yeah. Well, we can tell you who's not from Warzone in this record.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Jesus. R.I.P. Rabies.
Yeah, I was fine with it. It's fine.
I don't have much to add. I love the cover.
Yeah.
Cover's sick.
Yeah.
That was definitely. I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. I'll I'll slap this on there.
Well, let's move it on from
To the next shitty. No, I'm sorry.
This is actually the next two are the ones I'm excited about. All right, from the East Coast back to the Bay. The band Nite, Nite. If you're looking it up, not Night. Song is called Crow, Fear the Night, off of Nite's third album.
Not Knight.
Oh,
either.
good
Correct.
call. Good call. Thank you. But yeah, for those unfamiliar with the band, I think on their Bandcamp they describe themselves as blackened heavy metal, which I feel like is pretty accurate. I think they also do a good job of sort of circling some doomy elements without getting quite too doomy, as well as like kind of some old school metal, obviously. But really, what has always sort of stood out to me for this band, I mean, aside from the sweet riffs and whatnot, catchy songs, is the vocalist has kind of this weird, like, almost laid back style to it. It's kind of like a whisper, but not. Yeah, it's like this like aggressive, evil whisper that for sure like other bands have done, but I just always haven't.
Tribulation, right? Like,
Yeah, and but I just enjoy the way that on all of their records that it sits in the mix and like his particular performance of it. But yeah, kind of just like really evil, metally 70s jams. And if this album sort of continues on the path of their other ones, they're sort of one of those bands like that we've talked about before. We know exactly what you're getting when you listen to it, and that is totally fine. I don't really need Nite to reinvent the wheel on every record. Just keep it sort of fresh enough. And thus far, everything I've heard off this record does that. Also, more kind of sweet ass album artwork. Not quite as good for my money as Earth to Heaven, but I like it. I like whatever sort of seance is going on the cover of this one. Yeah, what'd you guys think of Night?
I like Night, dude. I like everything they do. But yeah, I don't know. This it seemed like a little bit slower and more chill, but I liked it.
yeah,
You
this one
know?
was kind of a lazy river,
It was a lazy river. Yeah. It was chill,
good,
dude.
yeah.
which is
Lazy river black metal.
yeah, it's just lazy river black metal.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it
Are they still based out of the Bay now?
According to the Bandcamp, yeah.
I, in the most arrogantly way possible, tell you I know the bass player. Yeah,
Damn.
yeah,
Dude.
he was a coworker of mine.
Oh, really?
Not anymore.
Paul Frank?
Was he in 18 Visions too?
Yeah.
is it
sweet.
Paul Frank? Is he
No.
the bass player? No.
No. Really cool dude. Really sweet
Nice.
guy. And he's in like fucking 5 other
Yeah.
metal bands too.
That,
Avinash.
yeah, that was the other. Like every one of these dudes is in multiple other bands.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah,
I guess isn't atypical, but fun fact.
They're all like in the Bay Area scene where everybody is all in each other's bands and everything. And yeah, that first one though, that first Night record stood out to me a lot. The other Crony and Moon didn't listen to it as much, but I really actually dig the lazy river vibe of this one. I hope this album's like a bit more like this too.
Yeah, it was like you said, it was pretty straightforward. What I appreciate about it is like just the economy of it's just like a couple parts, but just kind of well composed and well used. And then also, like you were saying, Wes, like his vocals are so kind of in the background or whatever, but the song's kind of written around that. So he's like kind of just doing his vocals in the breaks, basically before the like riff comes back or whatever. Yeah, it's a very Ghost meets Satyricon to me, which I always have to compare something to something, but it has a fair amount of those kind of touchstones to me. But yeah, I thought it was good. It was entertaining listen.
Big
Cool.
Ghosty. Yeah.
All right. Sorry, forgive my delay. All right. Back to Ye Old Faithful. French Oi, although this with a twist, I would argue.
Yeah. We've synth oi.
Yeah, no filter. No filter, Kyle.
Late 2023, so not a recent pick either. But I really debated whether or not I was going to put this on here because we've done the French oi thing so much. But this one I think is different enough
Yeah.
to bring it back in that it's almost like a satire of itself of the French oi stuff that like it's so over the top into just like it's like a straight up dark wave band with oi vocals over it. And then the whole EP is great, but I put this first song on here because I was cracking up because they're like the sound effects of a bar fight going on in the background. In
I
this
did
song.
not catch that.
I just
What?
I didn't all the rambling up front. I didn't know what was happening. Though I
so
liked
there's
that they said soixante. That was cool.
Soissons.
Soixante-neuf.
This song is General Fight. I assume that means like, like generally a fight, not like a army general. Like just like songs just like generally about fighting. Translated, yeah. Baston General is like it means general fight. And there's sound effects of like a bar fight going on in
lost
the
on the
background of this
translation.
like this like dark wave thing with dudes like doing oi vocals over it.
Their next song is just called Generic Anger.
Yeah, dude. Not for this song, but check it out. They have a like their official video for one of their songs on this EP is just clips of hockey fights.
That's cool.
Okay.
The entire video is just clips of NHL hockey fights.
Right.
Yeah, so it's oi inspired dark wave with heavy themes of violence.
Fuck yeah. Sign me up, dude.
Yeah. I mean, aesthetically, it's like that's a pretty sweet melting pot. Like that's a nice cocktail right there, right?
Oh, totally. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I will say this was probably my winner of the playlist, and yeah, we've done sort of the French Oi thing to death. That being said, like, I don't know if Kyle, I feel like we've talked about this band before, but like DAF, and like Der Mussolini.
Yeah.
Like
I've been
this,
listening to a ton of that kind of stuff, and that's how I came across this.
Totally.
I was looking that kind of stuff. I was looking for more of that kind of stuff.
Yes.
And I found this.
yeah. So like, what I want is like the fucking beat that I can party to, and
Yeah.
like this has that like
but still be pissed.
exactly, and it's also got
we
like
smoke a cigarette, you dance, we fight, we dance some more, we smoke a cigarette, we dance.
we, but what I like about it is, a lot of times like the sort of dark wave, cold wave stuff, it's a little, or depending on what it is, can be on the slower side. Not with this though. Like they definitely like cranked up the tempo.
And like obnoxiously mopey too. Like I like the tunes
Totally.
and I like the vibes, but sometimes like the mopiness of it just come on, man.
No, this is like
Yeah.
party time, fight time.
Yeah.
Let's fucking do it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I would also argue different enough from a lot of the other French stuff that we've
sure.
showcased that
Because it's straight up synthwave stuff. Like it's-
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
and sort of a different flavor of it from say like Nation and Homefront and all that type of stuff, where kind of has more of like an '80s like almost Flock of Seagulls vibe to it, and nothing wrong with that. I think we all said we love Homefront, but this is just a little bit more sort of party time, dank basement party in France.
There's dank again.
Yeah.
See,
Dank,
Coming back
dude.
in
2025's year of the dank,
Year of
dude.
the dank.
Year of the dank.
No,
Yeah, man.
but I think Wes, you last episode or a couple ago, maybe you mentioned you'd read somewhere oi and drum machines, like that was kind of the, and this was kind of the the proof of concept a little
Next
bit of that
step.
of like, oh yeah, here we go.
But actually this came out 2 years ago, like at the same time as all
No,
this other stuff.
oh well, right, but it kind of hints that there's like this bigger lineage that we kind of haven't tapped into. Maybe.
Yeah, just to be clear, what I read is for a lot of these French oi bands, it's not uncommon for them to just use a drum machine.
Okay, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what else is interesting
My
about
only
this?
knock,
Sorry,
like
man.
I think it was too many electric claps. That was it.
Just over the top electric
A
claps.
lot of
Like,
fucking
absurd-
loud electric
absurd
claps.
amount.
I'm fine with it. I'm fine.
Wind
With it.
drum
Just
claps,
too many.
everywhere.
All the rest, like the other 2,000, I was happy with. But.
What else is interesting is apparently to the labels page about this, it said it was formed by two guys that have been part of the French black metal scene for 20 years,
Shit.
and
fuck
just
yeah.
decided they're like, hey, we'll get into this, synth oi thing, and put this thing out.
Yeah, we're
Put a
not
cool
mods anymore. We're rockers.
put a cool Toms of Finland style fucking cover on there, and you're good to
Yes.
go, dude.
Yeah.
That's right, dude.
When this song came on, this is like a fucking nerdy reference, guys, but I was driving and I was like, this is the type of song that I would like fall in love with if I was playing Grand Theft Auto and listening to one of the obscure radio stations on there, and it would come on.
Were you
And
driving around like running over bums while you were
so then I started driving around, running over people and like shooting people and like, getting chased by the cops and stuff. No, but yeah, it was cool. You kind of hit the nail on the head, Wes, when you talked about like the home front, that sort of like feeling being a little bit more like Flock of Seagulls, 80s, like new wave. And this just doesn't seem new wave. It just seems, like, how can you have is it a pissed off dance beat? Can you just say it's a pissed off dance beat?
Absolutely.
Yeah. But it's good. It was cool. I didn't when it first came on, I'm like, what the fuck am I listening to right now? Like, what the hell is going on? And also, like, as soon as it started, I'm like, Kyle, this is a Kyle pick. This is Kyle pick, 100%. But yeah, it grew on me big time, and I'm like, oh, this is actually a really cool fucking song.
Yeah, I had a similar thing with like the intro. I wasn't shaking my fist out of my car at Kyle's name or anything, but I was like, sort of, what the fuck is gonna? And then the beat kicked in, and I was just like, oh, here we go. That's right, I did exactly that.
Yeah, well, the rest of the EP is great. Listen, I put
Totally.
this song
Yep.
on here
Yep.
just because of the bar fight sounds in the background.
Yep. Yeah, I've been bumping the rest of the album as well. Might even buy the record. So, all right, cool. Au revoir, Baston General. All right, Straw Man Army, Staring at the Sun.
Let's do it. I mean, we can't do a whole playlist without a La Vita Es un Muse pick.
That's where I know this from. Okay.
Yeah.
This is on that label?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What the?
I know.
Oh,
Fuck.
the winning streak has ended.
Yeah.
Holy
So-
shit, dude! Is it one of the fucking owner's kids?
No, well, maybe. I don't think so. Because they are a punk rock duo. I literally just looked this up. I did not. How are they a fucking duo? Based out of Brooklyn, New York, which is also kind of. Well, there's a lot of references to America on the album. But yeah, so this was a release I just assumed we'd all listen to because it came out on La Vida Es un Muse last year. And initially I was like, ooh, this might be like a misstep for them, for me. This fucking album ended up on so many year-end lists that I was like, all right, well, and it's on this label. It's me, it's not you. So I started listening back to it, and I was just dead set to find a track that I could, put on a playlist. And this is like the 11th track out of 14 or something. Throughout the album, the fucking musicianship is awesome. Like all the music, I think, is so rad. There's some really interesting, dark kind of, I don't know, angular, fucking, post rock, wire / wipers type stuff going on. But then the vocals are like my big kind of holdback, and it's not even all the time.
Yep.
It's just like we'll just have this phrase where it's just like too fucking on the nose, or just needs to be mixed down a little maybe, or something. So anyway, all that being said, I do like the majority of this track. I like the that intro riff. Kind of reminds me of like Needles in the Camel's Eye, or like, I don't know, something like throwback kind of 70s, glam rock thing or something. And then there's like a little boogie woogie part. There's some other kind of cool parts. But yeah, again, this is me just looking for something to put on here. I would say I 80% stand behind it, but the vocals are a hurdle.
That was one of the things I noted that I liked about. Oh, I liked the call and response of the double. It is two people. It's two vocalists.
It's a duo. The
I
whole
don't
band's a
think
duo. I don't know.
No, I think it's two different people.
Two people are responsible?
Yeah. I would disagree. It sounds to me like the dude just doubled his vocals
I
in
think
a
so.
really
Yeah.
weird way.
Well, yeah.
I
yeah.
heard it as like a call and response of two
Almost every track has the
I don't
same vocal
know.
approach. Yeah, almost every track.
Yeah, but it's odd, like where they chose to double the vocals versus like it's not like just let's double it on the chorus. It would be like
No, right.
let's double it for 3 out of 4 sentences.
Well, it's like to punctuate something you think is really clever about like the decline of America or something. You know, it's where they'll double it or
so
something.
yeah. So yeah, you did a good job like summarizing it for sure. I'm definitely in the middle on this song. I thought the little opening riff like
It's rad.
it's
Yeah,
fine,
and I
it's
like it comes
catchy.
back later. Yeah,
Rad is strong. But
I like it a lot.
yeah. But it also like kind of had shades of like sort of 80s West Coast when sort of a lot of surfy riffs infiltrated into
Orange County stuff.
punk. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I love all that shit too, though. But anyway,
But back to the vocals, what I can all right, put aside like the doubling debate, whatever. Where I had trouble is like he's like weirdly passive in his
Yeah.
delivery
right.
of a lot of stuff, and it like just doesn't like sit well. It's like if you're listening to somebody complain about something, but they sound very wimpy about it,
This guy
you're
drives
just
a Subaru for sure.
yeah, you're just like, hey, motherfucker, you fucking stay out of my way. Like,
He's definitely got a top knot.
I don't know what he looks
Who would you
like.
compare him to? I was having a hard time. I could think Wipers. I
The-
could think like
the B-52s,
Embrace or
dude.
B-52s.
This is. I was like, oh, cool. It's like a B-52s cover band.
Wow. Okay, I didn't get that at all. but yeah.
Rock Lobster.
That's yeah.
That song rules, dude.
Yeah, that's actually a good song. B-52s are good. Nothing against the B-52s. I just like listening to the lyrics of this song
Right.
was just like they're like, we're gonna be super clever. We're gonna say the United States of oppression.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck, dude.
Well, that's like some
Fuck.
that's like some 70s punk rock shit where it's like, you know, the United States of disinformation or whatever the fuck, you know. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
weird.
different
And
time.
not-
50
yeah.
years ago, man.
Totally.
Like I was like, Nate, what the fuck? Like, I looked on here. I'm like, who the fuck put this on? And I'm like, oh, this is a Kyle pick for sure. This is funny. And then I was like, Nate,
Dude, I'm just trying to piss you off, man. That's all I'm trying to do.
I was just like, what the fuck is this? To put that mathy ass Dissolve song on there and then put this on? I don't
Let's
even,
not make it a personal attack, all right?
no, I was just like, this is going to be a personal attack against myself. I'm like, do I even know you? I have to start looking at myself. I'm like, I just taken a back seat to our friendship? I'm like, I don't even know this man.
Nate's carried on without you, man.
He is.
Yeah.
Yes.
My heart will go on.
It sure will. Fuck, dude. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck, man? What is this? What is going on here? But yeah, hard pass on this song, dude.
I think I
Kyle,
might have like
you like it?
listened
It reminded me the intro of Kids in the Hall. You know?
totally
Strange
yeah.
Man. on Strange Planet. Yeah, totally. That's a good. call.
Yeah.
I love that song though.
Yeah, it's
That's a good song.
shadowy men on a.
That's what it is.
Shadowy
Shadow-
Planet. Yeah. It's just this. I'm sorry, singer. Like, if you listen to this, you're in a hardworking band. Like, more power to you, whatever. But like, it's just the delivery. Like, is too flaccid for me.
Yeah.
You
So
gotta.
that's
You
a
gotta.
Subaru comment.
Yeah. Take a lap before you do your next vocal take. But
Got low T. He needs to get some sun on his taint.
Need to get some high tea.
Get some UV on those balls.
yeah. All right. Well, we did it. We made a playlist. We've probably never
one
been
was-
less
that one was
enthusiastic about. Yeah, this was
But
rough.
yeah, hopefully next
Kind-
month is better, everybody. Sorry.
Definitely like keeping in the spirit of 2025. Like this one was off to a rough start.
But we did it, dude.
We did do it.
We got it done.
Yeah, we got it done.
There were some diamonds in the rough.
Yeah.
Yep.
Onwards and upwards.
Yeah.
And
You
we're
know?
almost. It was
out.
almost a month ago. I think it was the 5th of January. We did our last.
Yeah.
So at least we're on.
We're doing it.
All right. Thanks,
All right.
everybody.
Love you
Adios.
guys.
Dudes.
Love you guys. Bye.
Man.